everybody, and welcome to your favorite wrestling podcast on YouTube, SoundCloud, wherever. Today is the episode of Off the Wall Booking. As you could tell, Hunter's not here. It's me and Alex. We're going to run through the whole entire intro thing. So let's just do that. I am your current Smart Mark champion and current Mr. Smart Mark, or from Under the Ring champion, from Under the Ring in the Bank, yeah. I'm here joined by multiple wrestling fans and newcomers like Hunter, Alex, Phil, and everyone. Today I'm here just joined by Alex, the primetime player. How's it going, Alex? How was your weekend?
Good, man. It was good. Worked all weekend, making that money.
Yeah.
It was good.
Uh-huh. So, today is the Off the Wall Booking episode. We're going to be booking Corey Graves' role inside the Enzo and Cass storyline. It seems to be pretty weird that he said that he would like to shake the man's hand of the person who attacked Enzo. Then Big Cass comes out after Graves accused him, shakes his hand. And now, Graves had the footage of Big Cass faking the attack. And now he went up to Graves and said, "You need to learn to keep your pencil toothpick neck out of this." I don't know. Cass kind of did a weird analogy on that one. So yeah, let's just begin. We're going to go up to current time within WWE, about 2 weeks out from Great Balls of Fire. Our predictions will be up soon. Don't worry, it's just the match card is taking forever to process because Raw does not like to build stories in a week. They like to build them in a year.
Yes.
So we're going to begin coming up on this Monday. Graves is now at commentary, and he mentions the Big Cass thing again, saying that Big Cass is definitely a person not to be messed with, and that he has high interest in him, even though he has verbally assaulted him on multiple occasions. God damn it, my phone went off. Let me just lower my volume. What was it? Graves goes, even though he has verbally assaulted me these past 2 weeks, so on and so forth, I am interested to see on what I can do with him. Then throughout the show, like we get the normal matches. Big Cass is not coming out. Then Big Cass comes out randomly and goes to Graves on commentary and says, "You honestly think you want to work with me?" No, see, you ruined everything. I don't want to work with you. And Graves goes, "But trust me, you can have an opportunity of a lifetime right here. Me and you can team up, and we can go places." Graves puts out his hand and goes, "Trust me." Big Cass thinks about it. He looks around, shakes Graves' hand. And this is now how Graves is going to get off commentary, unfortunately. Because it's been well past 6 weeks since, Otunga was supposed to come back. So what I'm saying is this is a very, very bad decision on Raw's commentary part. But we remove Graves from commentary, put him with Big Cass, and then replace Graves with David Otunga. It's a very bad decision, but it's what's gonna have to happen in order for the storyline to build.
Right.
And at this point, like, Kurt Angle is actually mad at Graves, kayfabe wise, in the wrestling universe, saying, "Now, where am I gonna find another replacement for commentary? Where?" In walks David Otunga, saying, "I'm ready. I was supposed to come back like 5 weeks ago, but you didn't bring me back. I'm still here to let you know." Him, Kurt Angle's like, "Sure, go to commentary." And Booker T and Michael Cole are like, "Okay, it seems like we're getting Corey Graves and Big Cass as a thing, and we're getting David Otunga for commentary. This is gonna be fun." It's gonna be the worst fucking commentary team since freaking the mixture of JR, Jerry Lawler, and Michael Cole. That was a shit show of a commentary team.
Yeah, because Michael Cole, for some reason, didn't like JR.
Yeah, that was a
and
dumb
JR
storyline.
didn't really like him.
That was a dumb storyline. I honestly hated that.
Yeah.
Care to pick up? We left off now at Otunga going to commentary, so if you want to build up Graves and Big Cass for a little bit.
I don't really have like a direction I'm going right now, so.
Okay,
you want to continue?
Yeah. Okay. So now we have Big Cass and Corey Graves together. Very odd teaming, but I believe this could work. This could be like the next Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman type of situation.
Mm-hmm.
I could definitely see this going this way. And also, Graves, he is a phenomenal talker. I watched some of his old stuff. He can talk. His wrestling skills are really good too. It's a damn shame he's not a wrestler anymore. It's a damn shame. But like if need be, Corey Graves will take a few bumps in the ring for this role.
Mm-hmm.
So we cut back to the backstage area where we see Big Cass and Graves talking. And
right.
it's one of those like things where you don't hear what they're saying because they're pretty much just mumbling.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, coming up next, Big Cass and Corey Graves will explain what they're doing next on Raw. Cut back out from commercial. Graves and Big Cass are in the ring. Graves goes, I know you guys are probably wondering why am I out here and why am I not over there in commentary? Well, because I saw the opportunity of a lifetime. I saw the opportunity to manage one of WWE's now hottest stars. Think about it. I now have to do something real quick. One moment. Do. Sorry about that. If you heard something in the background, that was just my TV. So Graves goes, I have an opportunity of a lifetime to manage WWE's hottest star right now. Do you think I'm going to pass this up? Think about it. Big Cass is your future champion. And I want to be by his side when he becomes the next champion. And Enzo now comes out and Enzo goes, really, bro? You're going to team up with that pencil neck? Come on, Big Cass. You know better than that. And Graves interrupts him and goes, no, Enzo, his name is not Big Cass anymore. And I'm heavily pushing this to be an actual thing for my own agenda right now. This is me talking about going up by talking about Graves or anything. This is me. God damn it, my whole entire shit's fucking up right now. Just one moment. My whole entire setup on my TV's messing up. So yeah, this is for my own like personal accord. I want Big Cass no longer be called Big Cass. I'm pushing heavily for Colin Cassidy. So when
they said they're in the works of making new tights and stuff like that, and
I see
new
that,
theme song, but I don't know if they're gonna do it anytime soon.
yeah, but like going up by what happened on Raw, they're still keeping his name as Big Cass, and they somehow still use Enzo's music, which that was kind of confusing. I'm like, wait, did they play the wrong track? But I'm still heavily pushing them to call him Colin Cassidy.
They might.
So when Enzo says, "Come on, Big Cass, you seriously gonna like work with this pencil neck?" Graves will then say, "Enzo, his name's not Big Cass." I don't think if you remember this, because I think that concussion kind of really mess with your head. His name is Colin Cassidy. And Big Cass or Colin Cassidy. I'm calling it Big Cass, but I do want him to be calling Colin Cassidy in the storyline. Takes him out and goes, "Enzo, get out of here, cause do you want me to attack you again? Past 2 weeks in Raw, I kicked you in the head. The week after that, I gorilla pressed you down the ramp. You really want to mess with me right now?" Enzo goes, "I just want my brother back. Everything we've been through, everything. You want to turn away just to work with him? Someone who you hated, someone who's vilified us and said that we were the worst tag team in the world. You want to work with him?" Cass then picks up the mic and says, "I saw an opportunity. 2 opportunities. One, to break free and become a champion. The other one, to work with someone that's going to make me a champion." And Graves goes, "Enzo, I think it's best you get out of here. Because right now, there's a match between Roman Reigns and Big Cass. Let's just throw that into the mix."
Mm-hmm.
And it's happening right now. And Enzo is just he goes to commentary and goes, "I'm not leaving. I'm gonna be right here. I'm gonna watch this match." And cue him rolling in a chair from the backstage area, give him a headset, and then they talk on commentary, and they're saying, "Oh, like, how do you feel about Big Cass's actions?" And so he goes, "How do I feel? You're seriously asking me this question right now. Have you not seen what I've gone through past 2 weeks on Raw? I need to get my Big Cass back. This is not working out." And while it's happening, it's Roman Reigns versus Colin Cassidy. And I will say that this match actually is good. It's not like, oh, Roman goes over, because definitely Roman puts Big Cass over. Because Graves helps. He does what every WWE 2K manager does. They throw in a chair, distract the ref, and they just wail on the person with a chair. Mm-hmm. Sure, how does the ref not hear this? I don't know. But we're just going to roll with it. So, Big Cass is he does an unprotected chair shot to Roman Reigns, hits him in the head, knocks him out, but then throws the chair back out of the ring. Mm-hmm. And he goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Big Cass picks up the victory. And Enzo's like, really? This is how he's going to win? Takes off the headset, walks down to the ring. He goes, "Really, bro? Really? This is not what we all worked for. This is not how we came here. Really?" Then out of nowhere, Graves comes in and just does a discus forearm or 5-arm to Enzo, knocks him out. Graves then picks up Enzo, throws him into the ring. Big Cass or Colin Cassidy just does the work. He just like messes him up. He does the East River crossing, the Empire elbow to him. It takes a majority of the backstage area just to pull off Big Cass, because now Enzo is, quote, seriously hurt, and he's gonna be out for how long would you put Enzo out for from this attack, from injury? Like how many weeks?
Say 4.
4 weeks? Okay. Injury is cracked ribs?
Sure.
Alright. The injury, he will sustain his cracked ribs. He will be out for 4 weeks. And in this time, Enzo would be going out to film a movie or do something with a TV show. So this takes Enzo out of the equation for a little bit, but he is not fully out. This is pretty much like if this booking seems similar to our Big Cass turns heel. It is, but we need to throw Graves into the mix and see how he's gonna work in this universe. Next week on Raw, Kurt Angle addresses the crowd and people at home, saying, after last week's brutal attack on Enzo Amore would be out for 4 weeks due to cracked ribs. And and he goes, all I'd like to say is cue Big Cass's new music, whatever it is. If it's hip hop themed, if it's hip hop themed. If it's rock, it's rock. If it's metal, it's metal. But his music hits. And Graves goes, Angle, don't worry about it. He's out. That was one of your weakest stars. Don't worry. Or you can't forget that you got your big guy right here. And big guys sell more, as we can tell. Think about it. Roman Reigns, John Cena, The Big Show, Hulk Hogan. They sold more tickets. Enzo just sold t-shirts. That's all he did. And Colonel goes, Graves, but what you did, that's not like you. Graves goes, I turned a new leaf. What can I say? I saw an opportunity, I took it. What would you have done, Kurt? What would you have done? And Big Cass then interrupts both of them and goes, Kurt, I would just like a match tonight. I want you to book it, and I want you to pick my opponent. Surprise me, alright? Because I don't think I think I can beat anyone and everyone. And it's true. It's damn true. And drops the mic, and they both Corey and Cass go to the backstage area. And I hope you know where I'm going with this, Alex, for that main event of the pay-per-view. This is not for Raw. This is just for a pay-per-view. He wants a match at the pay-per-view. Raw, he doesn't get a match because they want to give him time out from it, what he did. So, who am I saying he's going to face, though, at the pay-per-view? Who am I picking? Oh, I think I know who I'm picking, going off by what Big Cass said on Raw. At the pay-per-view, it's a mystery opponent, but going into it from there, we know what's gonna happen. But building for the next 2 weeks from this pay-per-view, which is Great Balls of Fire, we're going to have Big Cass, Colin Cassidy, versus Kurt Angle. People want Kurt Angle to fight at WrestleMania. People want him to fight someone big. But I think Kurt Angle versus Big Cass, this will probably be a very sloppy type match. As I heard your reaction of the But if you think about it in the long run on how
it makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Sure, going off by what he said, going by it's true, it's damn true.
Yeah.
I definitely see why you did the because it is sloppy, and I do agree with my own mind.
Yeah.
But there really is no one else for him to go up against. To be really honest, is like you can't put him with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns at Great Balls of Fire because it's the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view that we're
and he's versus Braun Strowman.
I believe Miz is facing Dean Ambrose.
Yes.
Which is, I'll like to touch up on the Miz and Dean Ambrose after we get done predicting. Do a little bit of a Raw recap type thing.
Okay. I didn't watch all of it, just letting you know. But.
Yeah, I'm letting you know some things that happened. Yeah, we have that. We have like, who else? Oh, we also have the women's match. There's like and the tag team match. That's about it. There's really nothing else. And I believe Elias Sampson versus Finn Balor. Don't know why. It's a fucking dumbass feud that they're having.
Why them two?
I don't know. Like they do have good chemistry in the ring, but I think it's a weird pick to throw him in.
Yeah, he's just getting back. I mean, he just got not really to the main roster, but he had one match already.
Oh yeah. And we also have Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar, that's going to be a real good match.
I know. I heard he got Brock Lesnar and
yeah. I heard that was not planned, actually. I heard that, like, Joe did not inform Brock about it. He wanted to be a big surprise type thing. Because with the way that everything happened, because Joe did squeeze Brock Lesnar's head too hard, hence why we couldn't have the dark main event of Bray Wyatt versus Brock Lesnar for the 50 millionth time on a Raw Dark match. But no, so that all happened. So like, this is all happening, so we can't have Colin Cassidy face anyone that is of a star quality. This match will definitely be the pre-main event. 100%.
Right.
So, we cut forward through everything. People win, people lose, titles get changed, titles won't get changed, and we now have the pre-main event. Big Cass versus a mystery opponent. Big Cass comes out to the ring and goes, "Come on, Kurt, who do you have for me? I've been waiting all week for this. Come on." And Kurt Angle's music hits. And the crowd just erupts from this because they know what's happening now. Kurt Angle comes out, full attire, and goes, "Cass, your opponent is me. And it's true. It's damn true." And just the music continues, and now Kurt Angle just running down to the ring. And Big Cass does what every heel does once they slide through the ropes. He kicks them, does a little bit of a pre-match assault. They pull them apart. And ref goes, "You ready to fight, Kurt? Are you good to fight?" Kurt goes, "Yep." Big Cass gets ready, ref rings the bell. And this match is surprisingly the match of the night. Because I believe Kurt Angle can really, really hold Cass throughout this match. He can really carry him. Who would you have go over, really?
Well, Enzo Amari got hurt how many weeks ago from this?
About 2. Yeah.
I would have Big Cass go over.
All right.
And then after the match, surprisingly, when they said he might be back 4 weeks, he somehow comes back.
All right. Oh, so basically kind of have like a Braun Strowman situation.
Yeah.
All right. So we have Big Cass win in probably what was a Match of the Year candidate, up there with 2017 matches. Shit, they didn't do the Slammies last year, did they?
No.
No, they didn't.
No.
Fuck. Are they doing away with that now? Just to break away from the story. Are they done doing the Slammy Awards? Shit. That sucks.
Yeah, no, they're all focused on the. They might do it this year. Who knows?
Because I'm trying to remember what year was AJ Styles versus John Cena.
That was last year.
Yeah. That was last year at SummerSlam. Which was a really good match.
Yeah, so SummerSlam is July 9th.
No, that's Great Balls of Fire.
Oh, alright.
SummerSlam
So it's August.
is August. We have, I believe, Battlegrounds 2 weeks after. No, we have Battlegrounds 2 weeks after Great Balls of Fire, which is the SmackDown pay-per-view, and then from there we build on until SummerSlam. Weird booking in my mind for WWE. Weird booking.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Big Cass win, and he does the post-match assault on Kurt Angle.
Right.
And just as soon as he's about to put him through the table, we hear Enzo's music hit, and we don't see him run down the ramp. Big Cass is now just searching everywhere, just trying to figure out where he is. But what Cass doesn't know is Enzo's been under the ring the entire time. He comes out from under the ring, comes out from yeah. He comes out from there and just does like a good a leg chop, which brings Cass down to one knee. And now Enzo does what Seth does when he does the kick to the stomach, which drops him to their knees, and then he does the super kick. That's what Enzo does. Then Enzo just grabs the mic and says, "This smack talker Skywalker ain't down for long. You honestly think you're gonna keep me out, Cass? No. We have unfinished business. Don't forget that." And Graves is now, he's furious. He gets in the ring, and Enzo just slaps him across the face.
Ooh.
And I have a feeling this would be like a well-deserved slap, and Enzo's been waiting to do this for a long time. Graves then looks at Enzo, does a quick jab to the face, and then locks in. Wasn't the Lucky 13 like it went from a standing then to a ground submission, or was it only ground
Um,
submission?
I think it's the ground. No, yeah, it's ground.
Let me do a quick little look. Okay, I'm actually gonna pause the audio of the podcast though, and we're back. You guys won't be able to tell about the pause because it's like that. Um, so instead of Graves doing a punch to the face, he does a chop block, and then goes into the Lucky 13 because it's mainly a leg type finisher submission. And while this is all happening, Enzo is just like screaming in pain. Big Cass comes to, and he does a basement drop kick or does a very low big boot. Cause like Enzo is like he's prying himself up. He does what every person in a leg submission do. They prop themselves up, like trying to like not to ease the pain off of there. And Big Cass comes in. He does a basement drop kick or a low big boot to Enzo, knocking him out. And we end on that with the refs pulling him off. Graves slicks his hair back, fixes his suit, and goes to Enzo. And you can't teach that. Graves rolls out of the ring. And he leaves with Big Cass. I don't think there's really like I want to build it up a lot more, but there really is nothing else to go from. Like if you want to think about it, just add Graves into our scenario of Big Cass turning heel. He's pretty much this is pretty much what we're doing. Just minus like the fun bits of what we did before. I don't think there really is nothing left to add because we pretty much already said what we had to say with Big Cass and Enzo.
Yeah, I would add a little bit more
But
because I kind of
if you have an idea, you can go ahead and say it.
Yeah, well, I'm just adding to your thing because I feel like after the pay-per-view, Enzo Amore will come out, and then he'll be saying like I'm back and everything else, and talking to the crowd, and that he's ready for Big Cass, and he said I have some insurance meaning he's got somebody helping him out.
Do we have Big
So
Show
he
on the
hasn't.
side?
No, I don't know.
Okay, good.
That's what I'm trying to think of. Some manager for him.
Hmm.
But I don't really know who. Like who is really with beef with Corey Graves? So I'm trying to think of.
Really, no one. If you want to like put into the fact of like commentators who he is like mess with, you got Byron Saxton. But that would be like really stupid in general.
No, I wouldn't put Byron Saxton.
Would you say at this point Kurt has beef with Graves?
I mean, yeah, but I don't really see him as a manager. I kind of see
I'm trying to think.
It's either David Otunga for me,
Really?
or because I'm trying to think of somebody that fits his style, but like also didn't Graves.
I completely see where you're coming from. I can't even think of a manager for Enzo right now. Let me check WWE.
I was gonna do something silly and do like Bob Backlund, but he ain't doing shit.
Oh my God,
But
we're not fucking doing Bob Backlund, all right? You, we're not doing
he
that.
ruined Darren Young, man. He ruined him.
Darren Young ruined him.
Yeah, no, yeah, he did. Yeah, I guess for now I'll stick with David Otunga maybe, because you did talk a lot about him.
Let me just like scurry through WWE.com for superstars. Could we shoehorn his girlfriend from NXT in?
Who's his girlfriend?
One moment. Let me go to the NXT roster. His girlfriend is... Where the C is... I think it's either Liv Morgan or... Where? There was another girl on here that I believe... No, I think it's Liv Morgan or... Yeah, I think it's just her. Everyone else is like not of this caliber.
Mm-hmm.
So can we shoehorn her up? Can we shoehorn anyone from NXT up to work with him? Maybe like No Way Jose.
I was thinking someone like from NXT getting called up or something like that.
How about No Way Jose? I think him and Graves did have some beef.
I believe they did. Because he would talk about him a lot. Like, he'd be like, what the hell is this guy wearing? I'd be like, hey man, he's feeling it. He's feeling it. He loves it.
How about let's just like book it up until SummerSlam and then cut it off from there? Because pretty much there's nowhere else to go.
Yeah, I don't know really else. Like, we could add the manager and they could just go on for a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Confronting each other, have some matches here and there. But leading up to the big event, I guess. Like,
yeah. Well, like we already booked how this would be for just the two of them without managers. Yeah. If we were to book with managers, it'll pretty much just be the same. I still liked what we did with definitely having Cass be this like big, huge monster.
Mm-hmm.
I loved us doing that. I want them to change his name. Colin Cassidy. The big Cass gimmick was with Enzo. You're by yourself. Your name is Colin Cassidy.
Mm-hmm.
So like yeah, we're gonna book it up to SummerSlam, which is the next pay-per-view after this, after Great Balls of Fire, and then we cut it dead, and I now work with everything else. Okay, so we're gonna have a few matches here and there. Do you think they will take Graves out of retirement though? Out of in-ring retirement, just to fight, say, No Way Jose? Because they could play it real safe.
Yeah, I could see SummerSlam being kind of like that.
Oh, it's like a tag team
or they
type.
Get, like, I guess. I could see them as like the sway stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Unless like let's say the pay-per-view before SummerSlam, like Great Balls of Fire, or like after that they have like a match on Raw after that, and they have a tag team match or something that goes in controversy or something. Like somebody hits somebody with a chair, gets disqualified, walk out. Enzo and Cass and Graves just walk out of the match, and then it's like, what the heck? Then that'll be leading up, I guess, to SummerSlam.
All right.
And they'll just have a tag team match, I guess.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks. We booked a very sloppy thing with Corey Graves being in there. I think if I had more time to prepare and we actually had good ideas, it would have worked. Um, like it works. Like WWE, hey, try to book it better. You probably will. Well, you probably won't. You probably won't even put Corey Graves into this machine. But hey, WWE, book it better. I am the Smart Mark champion and Mister from Under the Ring in the Bank. I'm here joined by Alex, the primetime player, and one of my greatest friends within the From Under the Ring universe. Because we created this
Always
thing.
here.
Because we created this thing together, and we're not gonna let it stop.
No.
So without further ado, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, share, do whatever you can to help promote this channel and also us on SoundCloud when I come around to doing that. That stuff is a really difficult process. Who knows? Soon I might try to talk to a few YouTubers if they actually respond to me on Twitter. Maybe get a few people to do some guest appearances, have some surprise guests here and there. I don't know.
Oh, hell yeah. Willpower. Let's.
No. No. I'm.
Tank.
What? Wait. Dank Ops? Possible. Alright, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, share, promote us. I will catch you all in the next episode, guys. Goodbye.